No. No. Oh, no. Uh-uh. No way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Um, well, good morning, everybody. um, this is gonna be a very fun episode with no tractor. Um, yeah, I thought we had snow turned off. It's snowing. We got repoed. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I'll put it on the screen. We got repoed. We had enough. Look, it's right there. It is right there. Oh, dear. Alright, well, let's see what we can get into today. Okay? Oh, my. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I guess we get to go shopping. I got so much stuff. And no way to get it to the store. Okay. Do we have more sunflower oil? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so, let's go shopping? We have no tractor, it's gone. uh, I blame Fred. Let's blame Fred. Fred did it. Oh, man. Okay. We need something. I knew it! You never trust it! Never trust the process. Never trust the process, man. They took it. They took it. I don't know what to do. There's... Should we lease one? This is a long walk. At least I didn't build on the other side of the island. Holy cow, that would be a really long walk. I don't think financing another one's a good idea right now. um, let's see what's available. Okay, let's just go look and let's see what we've got. Yes. Whoops. We still have the trailer. We just need something that can haul the trailer for now, right? We've got 9,000. What about the used sales? You think it showed up in the used sales? No, of course not, because that would be helpful. Okay, maybe later today it will be. Oh, it's 20,000. What does it cost to lease? I don't remember. It's been too many episodes. $1,000 to lease. That's not bad. Well, $1,000 what? 420 an hour and 200 a day. That's not too bad. But if we're gonna lease something, shouldn't it have like a front attacher? Because we had issues with that. And I've also been told you can't fill it up with gas. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I really liked Big Green. Little Green. He was little. Oh dear. Um, let's look in here. think any of this stuff can haul something. Um, can this haul anything behind it? Like just to haul a trailer? How much? Oh no, I still can't afford that either. I know that'll haul a trailer. I don't think you can put a front loader on it and attach it. 3 point, yeah? No? The back. Okay, yeah, let's look in the other thing. Trucks. These are all pretty expensive. Trucks are not gonna work either. Okay. Oh, should we go for multifunction? No, look at the prices on those. Oh man. Medium tractors. Oh, I like this one, but I can't afford that. Okay, what? What is this? Hand cart, grain cart, bales cart. No, we have a wagon. We just need something to pull it. Oh, okay. Um, these are all going to be really expensive. Would now be a good time to try one of these? That's 38,000. 16 for this. What would leasing be? Leasing is less expensive than leasing the tractor. But I don't see. Oh, there's a hitch. The weights have the hitches. Oh, that would get us driving around, but that thing's like, what, 5 miles an hour? 6. Might as well walk. Okay, let's go look at the tractors. Oh, I don't like the idea of just leasing something that we use so often because the price is going to go up so high. Wait, did we have, what's the, oh, that one's enclosed. Okay. We had the enclosed one, didn't we? Yeah, ours was enclosed. I remember doors being difficult. What is this one? That's not bad. It cannot be painted. I know my priorities are all wrong. I know, but it's gotta look pretty. There's so many options to choose from. You might as well choose one that looks pretty. I don't think we have as many options as I'd like to believe we have. Oh, what am I gonna do? Because these are all pretty expensive. Um, and with the ability to lift pallets with super strength on, we don't need to have front loaders or forklifts. Although, I mean, we could get there and get more realism in. Um, but all of this stuff is super more expensive. Ooh, what is that? Oh, we don't need a forklift though. I need something to haul a wagon. It looks like we're oh, what kind of horsepower does that have? 79. It's very light. Let's lease until we figure our stuff out here, okay? We gotta figure some things out. Maybe we can lease this to sell everything and then have enough to buy the tractor. I would still like to be able to expand too. Let's do that. Okay, we need 110, 150. Let's get the 150 just in case it's gonna take us a little while, okay? Can we have, there's the bumper. There's still no front attacher to it. Let's get the weights. The rest of this stuff I think is okay. We've got to go, not the same green, we'll go a different green just because it's not our permanent. Okay. Rims, that'll work. He's not our favorite, so we're just gonna get temporary green and blue. And then leasing. That's not bad. Let's do that. And go get everything and sell it. I can't believe they took it! I've never had them repo before. I was like joking when I talked about that stuff and they actually came and took it. I feel like part of me must have read that in the description at some point of the mod, but they took our tractor, man. we're gonna, you know, beat this one up a little bit before we send it back. Ah, what a day. What a day. This is crazy. Oh, there's our trailer. Oh, this thing takes a while to slow down on this one. Is that because I got the extra weights on it now? Oh, I know what it is. It's because it's snowing. It's snowing. There's no snow on the ground, but all of the physics are reacting as though there is. That's why it's being silly. Okay. Is there anything we can do about that in the settings? I doubt it, but let's see. Because we already have snow turned off. Oops. Snow is off. Seasonal growth is off. Days per month 1. Fixed visual month. We should probably do a fixed visual month, but if we turn it on right now, we're going to be stuck in, like, what month is this? December? So, also the lime thing in the settings. I do not have that here. Somebody mentioned that it was part of precision farming. Somebody else informed me that they don't have precision farming and it's still not available for them because it was related to the new pack. What is that new pack? I don't have that new pack either. So I think it's whatever they introduced with the new pack changed the base game to not include it. Or it could just be a combination of the two working together. But it's not there. And there are at least 3 to 4 of us that have had that option disappear, and not all of our situations and not all of our mods are all the same. So it's got to be a base game thing. It's got to be something. Maybe I downloaded something I didn't realize it could even be another one of the mods that you wouldn't even think would have anything to do with that. But anyhow, let's get this trailer loaded up and go sell what we have. Try to get some water put into these crops so that we don't lose every little thing we've got left. Oh dear. Okay, do we want to sell first? No, let's not sell first. Let's get everything loaded up into the processing. Everything we're going to need to get processed, we're going to put that in first. So let's put that on the back of the buggy, like we did last time. Um, and hold on, before my brain forgets, because we've got a goat to rename. We have a goat to rename, because I was right in pronunciation and not in spelling. So let's go in here. We've got to rename this goat because I did spell it wrong. There. That'll work. And just like last time, we're gonna have to go back and then go back in to see the changes. How's that? Okay, sorry, dude. I said it right. Remember how I said I think I'm saying it right, but I think I'm like mispronounced. I was saying it right. I don't know. You know how it is, right? Oh dear. Okay. How are we gonna stack this? I am not doing well. I'm just... My flabbers are gasted, okay? My gabbers are flasted. No, my flabbers are gasted. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. So, if we get enough money to get a tractor, I like tractors with style. I know we don't always have the option, and price points are a big thing, but when we return this temporary tractor, this little ugly green, we'll call this one ugly green, when we return that, which should we get? I like New Holland. I'd like, I think Case. This one's cute. But it needs to have the front attacher. Because I don't know about you, but I like my mower on the front. I can control where it goes better that way. So if I were to go and buy one in the price point that we have, what should I aim for? Because this one is as inexpensive as it is, and the options that it has available to it, it's just not the one. All of those features, all of those things are fantastic, but until they fix the filling up with gas issue and put some kind of way to put a 3-point on the front, or whatever that little thing is with the big round hole on it. I think there's one on the mower that we sent back. We don't have that. Anyway, until they figure that out or add that in, and maybe it's intentional that it's not there. Maybe you just don't need it, which is fine. But I need something with it on. So until that happens, how much do I have in here? We got a decent amount. So until that gets fixed, we cannot, I can't use it as my main. I love that little, why do I hear something behind me? Oh. Yeah, I cannot use that as a main. I need an idea of something to replace it. And although I may be getting up there on the age scale, I'm just not into those old looking tractors. I don't know why. I mean, they're great. Just not my personality, I suppose. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so we're gonna sell these, and then we're going to check the feed, and we're gonna check the water. Put these in the factory. I think we're gonna need to make a couple trips. Those are all getting loaded in. Okay. How many apples do we have? We should go dump that before we start. Because we have a couple of raspberries. There's at least 4 pallets of apples. What does the apple factory cost? I know there's one here we can make juice with. I did read that. I also put in a butcher table. So that we can do the butcher shop. Granny's Knitwear has made an appearance. I went through the mods today. So there's some extras in here that might be very helpful to us. And I need to set this up, but I can now see exactly where my boundaries are, which is very helpful. And it will probably not stay on very long, but it's a good idea to get started. And I do want to see what I can do about making the lines just a little bit shorter so they're not quite so in your face. I don't know if that's an option or not. But anyhow, so we need to find the apple juice maker. Oh, that is 10,000. We don't have that. Okay. Sell the apples today. It's not going to stop producing as long as we keep putting water in it. So we can sell it today. And then next time, worry about a juice maker. Because we need to figure out transportation. Or should we just keep leasing? It's not like it's a new concept, leasing in the game, right? I need to go a little bit further that way. I'm just so happy we got raspberries. And I need to look for the thing to process these raspberries. Where did it go? I'm looking in the wrong menu again. Okay. Because we had the raspberry. I know I looked at it. There's another butcher shop, and it's nice and small, so it won't take up a whole lot of space either. It's just a bit more expensive. The butcher table is just little. You can put it the way it's designed. When I read the mod description, is you can put it into a shed, so you can go in and do it in the shed. I think everything should spawn into pallets. And I got Granny's Knitwear. However, one of these other things in this particular mod does that processing also. It also makes it takes the material and it turns it into other things, right? There's that wool looks like yarn. So it'll make this into clothes and not just Granny's Knitwear takes those items. Yeah, it makes it into clothes. Why am I thinking there was another process in between? I don't know. Alright. Somewhere along here there's gotta be somewhere for raspberries. That production was expensive. I know it was. Orchards and greenhouses mod. We need, I think no. Was it this one? See, the tailor shop, you gotta turn into cloth, and then the cloth into clothes, and that's just too many extra steps. The regular spinnery takes the materials and turns it into cloth, and then you gotta put it in here. That's too many steps. When you got one that'll skip that middle ground. How expensive was that thing? Alright, we're not gonna look anywhere. This is what is that? Pellet heat plant. With your own pellet heat plant, you can use straw pellets and wood chips to produce heat. Once the bunker is full, it runs for a while and produces heat and income. I feel kind of cheaty. I do want to work on it, but why is the flour? No, we found a cheaper one. That's right. Okay, I'll look another time. I'll look sometime off camera and find it. Let's see if we can get some apples on here. Nah, let's unload first because we don't have really a whole lot more room. I don't want to push this little dude too far because I don't know how well it's gonna do. This one's not quite as decked out like the other one was. And we are technically speaking on snow. So will our bees keep producing? Oh, I also added a mod. So you get in where you're looking. That mod there, because like so many times I was trying to get into one item and the other one is what kept getting selected. So I did add the enter where you look mod, and I will see how that one goes. There's a couple of other ones that I put in. I downloaded no, I didn't yet. The crop rotation mod. I looked into that. I haven't downloaded it yet. I was kind of waiting just to see how, like, if it was something that we were going to need or not. Maybe think of some other options first. But I am looking into it. And I hope that we'll figure one way or another out, you know? These pallets don't sell for money. But the spinach does. The wooden ones, I suppose. So that helps, I guess, right? Or if that's something that I should shut off because it's, you know, it's being cheaty. But it's not really because I'm putting it in to be processed. So whatever I'm putting in is being disposed of by the quote-unquote factory owners. And then a new one is being produced. So it's not like I'm selling the same one over and over. Like if it was coming back out in the same pallets that I put it in, then that would be something that I would have to go in and change. And it's looking like we're cool. Okay. Raspberries, bagged spinach, lettuce. We've got some oil started for potato chips. We still haven't planted a potato garden. We still need the potato garden. Let's go get us some apples and see what we come up with. I would love to put in one more garden today. Oh, crap. Oh. And then, oh, now I just ran into that. This is almost what it feels like to be driving on multiplayer. Because that can be quite fun sometimes too. When you guys play multiplayer, do you prefer to have the game hosted locally or hosted through a server provider? I've only ever, well, I can't think if I've played locally or not. Not in FS25, I haven't. I did have a couple of servers set up at various points to play a game. And I do rent servers for from Nitrado for Arc. So, holy crap, we still get more apples. This is gonna be nice. See, we did not do good last time when we let it run out of water. So yeah, I have experience with Nitrado more so than hosting it like on my own device. Or have you guys ever even played multiplayer with friends? I know you gotta kind of have to have friends to do that, so you know, it depends on the day of the week for me. But I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Sometimes they think I'm weird. I get it. Okay, we got 1,700 water in here. We definitely have to get a lot more water in there today. Let's do a quick check on our animals and make sure that we have enough water in those. 5,000 in the sheep. That's good. And the chicken does not need water. Okay. Apple tree is almost out of water, but it takes so much it makes it look like it's almost out even when it's not. That does not need water. Raspberry garden still has 6,000, and those are down to 3,000. Okay, we need water. I almost feel like since we are in the spirit of leasing today, should we lease a bigger tanker? At least for the day to fill up these water tanks. I'm gonna roll this thing. I know I am. Is that everything? Yes, that's everything. Okay. Oh, we got 8,000 liters of apples, 2,000 lettuce, 2,100 raspberry, and 2,000 spinach bags. I think this is going to be a nice payday. And I think instead of buying another tractor today, we should get a bigger tanker for water, because this is obviously, it's not my skills making sure we got the money for this. 34,000. You know what we could do with that? I think that's our biggest haul yet, isn't it? Okay, let's take this trailer up and get us a bigger water. I'm turning here. It is definitely acting like the ground is frozen over. We've got to do some settings on this because it's an island, so it should be warm. But you know what? I live in Pennsylvania, so we don't exactly have warm islands up here. We've got lake effect snow. So I suppose we could technically play that way. But like the snow is a bit much, I think. Okay, we're gonna keep this little one, I think, because we own that, right? I think it's gonna pay off. Maybe not this month, but I think it's gonna pay off to lease a bigger tanker. Has anybody tried sliding off the dock in the snow yet? I'm not gonna try. Maybe. But has anybody tried? It looks like there's too many fences in the way. Okay. Let's see what we got in the shop today, huh? Oh, we've already been in here. What is that? It's a John Deere. It's 53% reduced price. Let's see what it goes up to. That's it, 116. There's no front loader. It's probably a good deal. 116 horsepower there. The little one seems like it's got more. We'll keep an eye on the market because I just know something's going to show up in there. I just know it. We need down here barrels. We have this one. Okay. I need something bigger. This is, oh, that's plenty big enough. Can we haul that? What's the weight? 1.3 tons. 28, 28. This one goes up, but this one's the one we had issues rendering. Like it doesn't render. And I think when we leased it, it didn't even show up in the parking lot. So we're going to avoid that. I should probably try to uninstall that one. Because this one does, but this one doesn't. And I don't know about you, but I had a hard time keeping tabs on that tractor when I could see it, let alone a tanker that's invisible. So can we see this one? No. Well, fudge. I guess we're looking at this one. 8,000, 6,000. 6,000's twice what we've already got. It's still a lot of trips. Alright, what's this one going to cost at least? Just for the day. We're just going to do it for the day. 1,200. That's not bad. 1,200 to fill up all of our water things as much as we can. We can do that. And this thing should being the keyword. Oh, make it up the hill. Okay. Might be a bit of a struggle, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's going to be a good thing today we don't have to run all the way down here for every load of water. Because empty tankers is quite heavy. I can't wait for the green grass to come back. That green grass is just... I miss it. And I'm the one that likes seasons. I have such a vision for this. I know I've said that before, but I do. And I am really, really, really looking forward to implementing some of the things that I have in mind. This is going to be slow. I'm going to try not to run over any animals. Okay, the other one's 32, so that's 64 for 2 trips. This is 8,000. We're still making out big on this. Okay, where's the trigger? There we go. Let's see if this one stops or if it's just that little tanker. It's not stopping. Yay! Okay. Maybe it's just that little one. I don't know. But our potatoes and carrots are coming in nicely. We got carrots down here. The values are not too bad for carrots. The potatoes are really awful. And the wheat should be another month advanced. Yeah, it needs bad too. Needs some fertilizer. What about pigs? I think that's the way to go. That's natural. We're just gonna put them over there. Oh, so it doesn't smell. Can be pretty smelly, and I don't know why quite so much. Maybe just because of the type of food they eat. Oh, don't mind me, garden. I'm driving over. Okay. There's another pallet of oil back there. We can get that and set it aside. We need to get a potato garden down. We've got the oil for it now. Nice steady source of oil. Got 33. We're up to 33. Is that what we had before? No, we had more than that because I rented this. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, let's fill up raspberries next. Now we're on a bad angle for that. Let's fill up these next. Okay, one in each. I'll be back when these are full, because this is going to be a long process. This slippery ground is kind of making it difficult. So I'll be back. Hold tight. Okay, guys, I got everything filled up. I'll show you how full they are. The apple tree now has 17,000 in it. We're good there. The raspberries were full. It wouldn't take any more. The small gardens have 19 in, and the sheep are full. So we are all going to water. I'm going to return this. That's in here. So let's return. I'm not driving it back down there. Okay, so that came in handy. Let's go make sure these sheep have some food. Because, you know, it's a good idea to have a routine and start things at the beginning of every episode, right? It is way better to start the episode feeding sheep than it is to get your tractor repoed. Okay, 799 wool. I think maybe because the months are progressing, they're not making wool in the wintertime. So we can do the fixed visual month if that becomes an issue. Let's get... I don't know, let's get 10 out and see what happens. It's gonna fall back in. Let's keep it out here. Okay, ooh. Can we keep that? Boy, they needed food, didn't they? Let's get a couple more. Okay. Maybe 3 more? I think we might end up... Oh, I'd lost one. I think we might end up needing to mow again next 2 years. That's still a lot in there. Oh, I wanted to get that replaced today, too. Let's see. I don't think this one's gonna go. Oh, no, it did. That'll be up to 18,000 for food. That's good for now, right? Any new news on our animals overnight? The animals were named. We've gotten 2. Was that this month? January? Are we in January? We are in January. We've had babies. We've had 4 babies. Okay. What do we got? Oh, look at these names. Melissa. That should be a cow's name. All right. I see them. Now when we go around and look at them, they should have names. Any good ones to buy? Maybe. Oh, that's a ram. That's a nice one. I like that one. And I like that one. More rams. Okay, and goats. I like that one. And that one's pretty good too. Okay, let's get those. 1,500. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So now we have 31. Nice. Chickens. Let's see what we got for chickens. Chickens says in January we had 16 babies born. Nice. And they've all got names now too. Okay. What do we have available? Chicken-wise, that looks like a good chicken. We need to get some more egg layers. Sometimes the younger ones are worth it. High egg production, but not very high or extremely high. Okay, and we're good on roosters. We've got a lot of roosters. That's a lot of baby roosters in the market, too. I selected. Okay. $80. Not bad. Let's look at these names. Annoying Vanilla. Annoying Fred needs renamed to Angry Fred because he's he's just got a new name now. He's just got a new name now. Angry Fred fits him way more. Okay. So if you guys want names, pick one from the list that you see, and that's the one that I'll rename for you. I'll go down through them so that you can see them all. Okay? Pause if you need to pause. Write it down, put it down there somehow. The new ones do not have names yet, so if you want the new ones, they got numbers. You'll have to remember the numbers, but tomorrow they'll be named, so I don't know. We'll think about it tomorrow. Figure it out. Okay. And then let's do the sheeps real quick. And the goats. For names. Melissa. She needs a new name. Okay. Nice Taylor. That one's very high in wool production, so that makes sense. Okay. Cheerful Gracie. Oblivion. That's where my attention's been at these days. Okay. There we go. Those are the options we've got. This one's not changing. Do we have any more goats that are pregnant? 2 babies here. 2 babies there. We got 4 babies of goats coming. Yay! This one's the one that's coming in April, right? Yes. And this one should be June. Okay. So we got more babies coming. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. This one, what's your name? Lazy Dusty. Lazy Dusty should be Dirty Sally. We were talking about that in comments last night and this morning. Dirty Sally. Lazy Dusty. Okay, hold on. Where are we at? Alright. Goats. There. Because it's a girl. Okay, we got it. Now. There she is. Okay. What else? We got some wool. We're gonna fix that. We'll fix that. We need to put in some gardens or something. I would like to put in another apple tree orchard because they're just so handy and they look really well put together. But ours has been making so much apples, I'm not sure we need a second one. I feel like at this point a second one would just be greedy. Do they have, are there olives like the apples? It's an apple tree mod, so I doubt it. We've got 32,000 left. We don't have enough money for that. We need the potatoes. We need a potato garden. Should we go full on for the large? We should go full on for the large. Okay. Just because. Should we put potatoes over here since we're not going to put in another apple tree? That sounds like a good fair plan, right? Right here looks like a good spot for potatoes. Maybe a little bit further back in the trees. Like there. Looks like a good spot. It's gonna be uneven. Unless we go like that. We don't want to go like that. We want to flatten it out. Overlaps with another object. What are we overlapping with? A tree. Okay. Potatoes. I want to put 2 potatoes in. Should we do 2? No. We can do 5,000 for the small, 9,000 for the large. So we put, smalls are producing well enough, I think. That's what we got over here is the smalls, and they've been putting out enough, maybe? Nah, I should probably do large. But I gotta save. I gotta save, man. We got hit hard. So let's save. We're gonna put another small one. I kind of want to keep them together, but I kind of boxed myself in at the same time. I could put one over here. Some room right there for one. If we bring it out here, we might be able to fit 2 in side by side. One next to that tree and one next to this tree. Of course, I think I still see tire tracks from us driving through there with the tractor. I think it'll fit. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. So we're going to have this one here. And then this one right beside it. Okay. Those are going to need water too. Oh, okay. Those are going to need water too. I like the potatoes back here. We got room to add another one if we decide we need another one. And I didn't block enough any pathways. I should draw some little dirt roads through here. Just so we know where we can't put items. I think that would be helpful. You know, like our usual pathways. Let me see. We're standing on one right now. Kind of remind me not to hit the tree when I go through here. I am going to put some here in front of the gravel pit, though. Or in front of the water thing, I'm going to put some gravel. And that was all the way down at the bottom, right? Gravel EU. There we go. Just get some gravel down here so we don't sink in when we're trying to take off. There. And then there's a lot of tracks of various different directions that way. I think we're going to leave it at that for now. But I did want to do something back here. There were some things back here that I wanted to change. What is that? Huh. I would like to smooth just a little here. Why does that look so strong? That is the weakest for the smoothing? Okay, we'll go with that. Just smooth a little bit so it's not quite so much of a harsh bump getting up there. And then I think we should think about where the next production's gonna go. Because we got that one there, and I said we could put them in tiers up this hillside, and now that we can see the boundaries, that's very easy to do. We could also just put one like right back here would be another good spot for one. You know what I mean? The next one should be, I really want to get the butcher table in, but we're not going to need it until all those babies grow up, so we can wait on that. This is the construction mod that we can use to make the materials for the house and the trailer, and we could start working on them now and just like stockpile them away somewhere for the island, but we're nowhere close to buying that island, so let's just wait on that. The oil mill we don't need because all of the oils are in the food processing. The dairy, we don't have any milk. Farm goods, we're not going to need any of that stuff yet. Although it looks like you can make like your animal feeds in there too, which is very helpful. We have that one. What's this? This is the apple tree. We 10,000. We have enough for the apple juice. We have to. Look at that. I think I want to put it over next to the apple place. Let's see. I don't want to block my driveway. We got a lot of stuff crammed in here, don't we? Let's keep it back here. What if it's loud? We're going to keep it back here. That looks like a good spot. These trees. So you drop it in there. Comes out there. So that. If we put it next to this tree here, that'll still give us room to get the trailer through. Is that better? Because then we can drive up this direction if we need to. But that just kind of fits there better. Oh, should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. And that's pretty uneven. So let's smooth that down a bit. Flatten first. So that you got some room to smooth. Because you can't smooth what's already crooked. I mean, what's already, you know, flat. And we are going to make it look natural. I just want to get some wiggle room here. There. Okay, now for smoothing. I'm really, really, really anxious to see what you guys think tractor-wise I should do. I'm tempted to just keep leasing this one until we need something bigger. These lease costs weren't too much. Alright, let's go see how loud this thing is. It's back here. That looks cute tucked up in there. It's not too loud. It's not on, but it's not too loud. Let's see. We got apples. We got apples. Let's bring the apples back and see if it gets louder that way. Oh, I'm excited. Our apples are really, really, really producing well. And if we can turn that into juice, can you imagine? We're going to be able to buy a nice tractor. I think we should keep leasing and then just turn in all this apple juice and lease it. Where's the thingy? Here. Okay. This makes grape juice as well as the other one. So, I mean, we could put... we could put either one in. Oh, we could make raisins. What do raisins sell for? We need to go... Where am I? I'm going here. Raisins. See how they compare. Raisins go up to about 3,000 at the peak, and grape juice also about 3,000 at the peak. So I guess it could be either. We could do both. Either, you know, have some variety. Horse meat. No, 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 no. You can have goat meat. Where's goats? I don't see goat meat. I want to do the flowers too, but the factory for the flowers was so expensive. Poultry meat, chickens. Oh, wow. That's nice. Pork. Okay. And pigs produce like crazy. Olive oil does really well in June. For a while I had better seasonal prices mod installed, and it seemed like these prices, what it said here compared to what it said here, were so completely different. Like this keeps track of everything that you've got and the value so that you know what your max value is and what you have total, okay? But like this value says, okay, the best price is January. See how that's green over here? That means that's the best month to sell this. So the seeds, best month to sell, grass, best month to sell. But whenever I would sit and wait, like this one best sells in February, and it says that the price is going to be max price $33.26 in February. And then I would go into here and I would look at grass, and the best price was not February in here. Now, I took that mod off, so it should be accurate now, but the best price in here was not February. So which one do you follow? Do you follow this one, or do you follow this? And why aren't they syncing up? Because, like, I need to know. if by some slim miracle of a chance, whoever made this mod is watching, and I really don't think that that could happen, but if by some chance, or if somebody has worked with it and played with it a lot, and you know the difference between why they're not matching up, let me know, please. Because I can't figure it out, and I don't know which one to follow. I have another save game that I play for fun, and I have like a shed built up for each and every month of the year, so that when a product comes out and it sells best in June, I'm going to put it in the June shed. So when it comes time to selling, I know to go to June shed in June to go and sell whatever's in there. But if it keeps changing, how are you supposed to keep track? Just check your calendar every month? That seems like something I would forget to do. I would completely forget to do that. I mean, like, in all honesty, I would. Sunflowers, we got spinach, we got more spinach, we got some. Oh, I wanted to move and find out what's in that pallet. I'm going to move these oils up on the shelf. This is, it looks like olive oil. We can do olive oil up top. Okay, that works. And then that was the sunflower oil. There's more bagged spinach. What is this? Is that grape juice? We have our first grape juice. No way. That is awesome. I'm excited. Okay, so we got spinach. Just put them over here out of the way so things keep spawning, because it's such a boost when you look back here and see something is spawned. Something's done processing, it's growing. There's nothing that's anywhere close to coming out yet. I'm out of materials again? Dude, we are going to have to plant more gardens. We got this one that we put in. Did we put in another garden? We didn't. We put in potatoes. Oh, we did put 2 more gardens in. Okay. What do we want to do with those gardens? And we need to get some water. So I've heard that these run concurrently, and I've heard that they don't run concurrently. And I don't remember in this exact moment which was the actual answer. And we never did test that, did we? I will look back through the comments again, and I will find out. And then I will go to the mod, and I will see what it says. I don't think they usually say in the mod, but we have plenty of water in both. I keep hearing footsteps, and they're not mine, because it's different. Like, you can hear the gravel sound, right? Okay. But I'm hearing sounds that are not gravel. Oh my, okay. I think it's been a long day. It has been a long day. We're down to 6,000. We do not have a tractor payment today. Our tractor payment is gone, thankfully. But I mean, my baby. My little mean green is gone. This one's just not the same. I'm gonna freeze in this. Look, it's snowing! I'm gonna freeze in this one. This one's temporary. We're gonna buy one. We're gonna buy one. Let's make sure everybody's good, huh? I think it's been a doozy of a day. Should we move on to the next month? Because we're kind of out of stuff to do. We've sold everything. We've fed everybody. Did we? Oh, we didn't check the chicken feed. 1,700. They haven't gone through much at all. I think the chickens are going to be okay. But we do have the ability to go get some more feed, so we might as well get some feed and seeds. We have seeds. We need seeds. Okay, so let's put these seeds in here. And let's go get some more seeds and some feed and see what we can come up with. Because we don't have another garden to plant yet. We don't have another crop field to plant yet. So we should be good for that for a little while. We don't need those seeds just yet. But we need to go get some seeds and some chicken feed just because I don't want the chickens to starve. Angry Fred's mean enough already. Okay, so I'm going to fight with this snow a bit and go get some seeds and I'll come right back. Okay? You're gonna get run over. Okay. This goat's trying to climb on my wagon here. Move! Move! Go! Scoot! Scoot! Okay. Alright. That's about all that we're going to be able to get done today off camera. Before I log out, I'm going to fill up the water. Let me, before I do that, go to each one and so you guys know what I'm going to put in them. This one back here is obviously potatoes. I don't need anything else for the potatoes yet, do I? Why is it not? Uh-oh. Why can't I turn it on? Maybe I gotta put water in it first? Whoopsie. I don't know. Well, we're gonna go over to these two then and see what these two are doing. Because that was being difficult. Okay, what do we want growing in these? We've got so many options. We have lettuce to sell on the spot and spinach in that one so that we can process those, and those are doing really good. We've got olives and grapes and sunflowers in this one. And I feel like breaking those up a bit and maybe put maximum 2 in each. But I kind of want to start making kimchi. So this one, I think we're going to do chili peppers. Is it garlic? And spring onions, I think. And then, because it's something like 20 Napa cabbage to one of those, we're going to put Napa cabbage in this one. Okay. It's not, let me turn that one on either. Is that big? Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, is that because I got too close? Maybe that was the issue with the other one. I got too close to the trees. Napa cabbage, alphabetical order, silly. Okay. Activate that. And then I'm going to fill these up. This will be our kimchi factory here. Should produce in decent ratio, I think. And then these, I think we're just going to let these be as they are. I mean, we're using the things that are coming out of it. If anything, maybe we'll get rid of the grapes to make the oil, but I think we're going to have more oil than we need. Depends on how the potatoes are doing, but I think we're going to have more oil than we need. Because it's making sunflower oil. Why is that in there twice? Oh, because it can be used as an ingredient. Okay, so we're making sunflower oil and olive oil. We can sell the olive oil, honestly, and just use the sunflower oil for potatoes because olive oil and potato chips just, I don't know. Olive oil is fantastic and all, but it leaves a taste behind. And I don't like that on my potatoes. Let's see if we can get this one turned on again. See what happens. There's got to be a way. Am I missing something? Is it because it's on a hill? I didn't turn object like free placement on for this because it needed to level out a little bit, so I didn't turn that on. It's just not it's not working. Okay. But we do have plenty of potatoes here. We got plenty of carrots. We've got wheat growing. The animals are good. The trees are good. We got a thing of apples. Did we put apples in back there yet? I feel like we haven't. Or did we? We're going to put this in. I think we did. I feel like we did. Yes, we did, because we were testing the noise level. Did we not turn it on? Or is it just slow? We did not turn it on. Alright. Apples into apple juice. That's a pretty good ratio, too. 5 apples to 4 apple juice. That's awesome. Okay. So do we put the grapes in here or the grapes in the other one? Let's put them in this one. I think I'd be safe in this one. Okay, so next grapes we get will go in this one. I'll have to figure out what's going on with this potato garden. I feel like I can't do anything until I put some water in it. That's probably it. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here for a day, and I'm going to go put water in everything, and I'll see you guys back in February. Bye.